We're going to look at two types of wall rails in this section, the Dado rail and the chair rail. Now traditionally a chair rail was used around the wall to protect the wall from any damage from the backs of the chairs, but these days it's more of a decorative item and it's just used to separate the bottom section from the top. Now some people choose to wallpaper the bottom section and paint the top, and others choose to paint the bottom section a different colour to the top. The common question that we hear is, how high should I put my chair rail? And that really depends on what you're going to use it for. If you're going to use it to protect the wall from the backs of the chairs, then the height of your chair rail should match the top of your chair. But if you're going to use it for a decorative item, try not to put it too high, because that'll just make your ceiling look too low. As a general rule, stick to the thirds, a third at the bottom and 2/3 at the top. But in our case, we've got a panel here on the door, so I'd be inclined to line up my chair rail with the top of that panel. Once you're happy with the height of your chair rail, you need to project this line all the way around the room. Now the idea is just measure from the floor, make a mark on the wall and use a spirit level, nice and level, and transfer that all the way around. Now the problem with using a spirit level is if you put your chair rail in level and your skirting is out of level, well, they're going to look crooked. If this is the case, you need to measure from the top of your skirting at this end and from the top of the skirting at that end, make a mark at the same dimension. They'll both be out of level, but they'll look straight. Now if you're a bit of a gadget geek like me, you might already have one of these. Now one of these is a self-leveling laser level. If I just turn it on, now have a look at that. It puts a level line all the way around my room, so I don't have to measure anything. To install your chair rail, just use some adhesive on the back. Don't overdo it because you don't want it spilling over the edge, and just use some 40mm nails. Just punch the nails just slightly below the surface. You'll be able to fill that, sand it, and then paint it. Now the second wall rail we want to speak about is called a Dado rail. Now the main difference is it's more of a capping mould really, but it has a rebate in the bottom here. Now a rebate is when we remove the bottom section. The idea of that is that it fits over the top of our boards. Now I've attached some lining boards to the wall here. The tip here is keep the nail up the top and the other nail right at the bottom, because this top nail will be covered by the rebate and the skirting will cover the bottom one. So just fit that over the top and then you can just fix that off in place.